Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is late Dr. Kelly's perspective for the last day of September. The last day of September. Every time my phone updates Facebook, or every time Facebook updates, I can't find half my options. So rather than do two different parts like last week, I just figured I'd figure it out. So thank you for all who are joining in and jumping in with me. Okay, so you already see that I've entitled this Wind It Up because we're at the last day of September, the last day, and ready to start tomorrow when our eyes open in a new month and the last quarter of the year. And so the temptation, I know, it's a real thing. The temptation is to jump off into 2020. And, because it's 2020, some people have already named and termed the year, designated as a year of vision. And good morning, good afternoon for all who are joining me. Appreciate your patience with me as I start late. I despise being late. I really don't like being late, but I'm here. Hey, Marianne, good morning. We're jumping into 2020 already and starting our year of vision and doing all of this, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just want us to make sure we finish out where we are. We can't jump into 2020. We got an entire quarter left. And if we have not reached everything on this vision boards that I'm looking at, if we have not reached all of them yet, I mean, we just need to wind this up. We need to live into where we are today. We need to make sure that we're finishing before we jump off into, the next big thing, the next exciting thing. And it is exciting because it's 2020 and, you know, on and on and on. But I'm just encouraging you and I am challenging you to get ready to slow down. Again, this is starting the third month of our LIP for the second time around. LIP, your life improvement plan, in your physical health, your spiritual health, your financial health, your career, or your relationships. Every month, we choose a different lane and commit to an actionable item for every day of the month, not 5 days a week, not only when you feel like it, commit. Now, when you're excited about it, because that motivation is going to wear off, I guarantee you it's going to wear off. So commit to it. And there is no way possible that after having done an actionable item every day, when I say actionable, I'm saying you did more than just think about it. You did more than just plan about it. You did more than just journal about it. Now, journaling, if that's what your actionable item is, to write every day, you commit to writing every day. So that might be where you are going with that, but there's no way possible that you can remain the same in any one of those lanes when you do what you promised yourself to do. We're lying to ourselves too much. We let ourselves down too often. We break our own promises too often. And so I'm encouraging you to choose an actionable item in the one lane that you are committing to for the month. Do it for the month, and there's no way you cannot change in that lane. So if you choose one lane per month, 2 times a year, and then we use June and December as our, okay, let's review this thing. How did we do? Especially coming up in December, we take an entire month to review where we're going in 2020. What worked this last half of the year in 19? So I just know that we've got to do more than just talk about it, just hope for it, just want it, just dream about it, just long for it. That's the beginning, but we have to do more than that. We have to get up and do. We have to be intentional. We have to be deliberate about the change that we want to see, the change that we want to become. Okay. It will not be easy. It will not be quick. So get off quick, get off easy. Stop even waiting on it. Stop hoping for it. Stop daydreaming about the day. No, no, we have to do the work. We want to get out of debt. Stop spending like that. Do what I was telling someone, I was telling someone the other day, I really don't understand. There's a young couple that they both work, but they're struggling tremendously financially, tremendous struggle. And when I heard that they don't have, they each have a job, that just didn't sound right to me. I'm like, why don't y'all have 4 jobs between the two of you? You young, you healthy, and you're struggling. That ought to be enough impetus. Why are you coming home at 5 o'clock and then you chill for the rest of the night? I'm not following that. You need to go get another job. You need to go get another job. You need to create another job. You need to do something. So this about hoping and waiting and wishing for, no. We need to wind up this month prepared to do something different, something more, something better for next month. We cannot remain the way we are and expect things to change. It doesn't. I'm grinning so hard because I just think that is real. That falls into the foolish category. That just falls into the foolish category for us to want something so desperately. Yeah. No, you're right. Not a Labor Day off, Keisha. But we want something so much. We want this relation to get better. So I want this relationship to get better. I just can't take it another day like this. And yet you still do the same things in the relationship. You still act ugly. Every time you get irritated, you go off. That's what you've always done. You've always done that, and yet you want it to change. Every time you look at you cross-eyed, you cuss them out. Okay, well, probably won't change until we change. Nothing changes until we change. So I'm just encouraging us as the last day in this month, the last date in a wonderful month of September, to remain focused on where we are. Remain focused on where we are. Wind this up strong. The same thing I'm going to be saying as we near the end of the year. I'm looking forward to 2022. I got wonderful plans for 2020, but you know what? I still got 90 plus days before I get there. 90 days and I'm gonna be off dreaming somewhere? I don't think so. I'm going to wind this last quarter up strong. I am going to attack this last quarter because I'm looking at my vision boards, and though I'm very pleased with what I've accomplished, there's some things left, especially that one right there. There's some things left, and I've got 90 days. God willing, he blesses me to open my eyes for the rest of this year. How dare I waste it? Okay, so I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to wind down wisely. Don't jump off into 2020 and in the next quarter yet. We have an entire, how many ever hours left in this day? Okay, we've got an entire day to finish out September strong. Okay, so that's my offering to you today. I thank you for joining me and jumping on here with me. Make this day a marvelous Monday. Make it. We don't get to determine what happens to us, but we absolutely have 100% control over what we do with what happens to us, how we react to what happens to us. So make it, I can say that boldly and on solid, flat footing. Make this day a marvelous Monday. And until next time, take real good care of yourselves.